friends, it is Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I am here to set up April. So, yeah, we are using, no surprise, Cocoa Daisy. I will tell you, I like this kit a whole lot more than I like the Western kit. There are parts of me that still, like, there's some aspects of it that I'm still kind of like, about, but for the most part, it's definitely way more my speed than the Western stuff. So I'm going to kind of pull everything out of here. Oops, I'm dropping things. I also need the die cuts because I tend to use die cuts on this front page. So don't need those. So I don't know which washi. I know I want to use this one. So I have birds and I have flowers. The birds feel like it goes with the theme a little bit better of like Take Flight is the name of the kit. But we know how I feel about birds. If you've been around long enough since last year in February, you will know how I feel about birds. Now, I will give it to them that they used way less birds, and I don't mind these birds quite as much, but we all know how I feel about birds. I don't love them, despite the fact that we have 4 bird feeders. Maybe the flowers. Maybe we'll do like this. Yes? No? Maybe? Maybe? So? I don't know. Let's start a different avenue. Let's start by going through the die cuts, figuring out what we might want to put over here in the corner, and that may dictate what we want to use. I think that makes sense, right? I have not gone through these, and so we'll pull them all out. Because I always sort out my tabs from my deco pieces, because I'll go through and do deco pieces, but I don't often use the tabs or the Again banner. So that's a funky looking tree. I can tell you that there will not be a bird in this corner. I say that as there ends up being a bird in this corner. I could do like a hot air balloon. The rain clouds seem very fitting. So we might go with like the flowers and then like the rain clouds and the umbrellas. Because some of this stuff is too big. Like that's just way too big. So I feel like we can set some of this stuff aside. This one's really cute, but that's really big too. It's such a weird mix of like rain and hot air balloons. Now that one's not bad because that kind of incorporates all of it. You can see that, right? I don't know what you can see. So don't think I'm going to use a hot air balloon in the corner. I'll use them, but not for right here. I'm kind of leaning towards that. This tree is funky. Like I understand the sentiment. I mean, there's the boot, but I feel like that's really small. That's this one though. That one's not bad. Okay, let's narrow it down. So I think we can walk away thinking either this one, or like this one. This one feels really big, so maybe we'll go with either the umbrella or like the rain boots. Kind of leaning towards this one. What are we thinking? Are we in agreement? Good idea? Bad idea? Where do we stand? Because I don't know. Pulling out this. I mean, this does have the red in it, so that kind of feels like that kind of goes. Just trying to pull out the quote sheets as well. That's the only one I see. So I think we're gonna go this, and I think we're gonna go, this makes more sense to me. Okay, that didn't take, that wasn't terrible. April, let's see. April is kind of it's not a horribly busy month. We've definitely had way worse. I didn't do that even at all. We've definitely had way worse. but there's things that are, you know, we got stuff going on because a lot of the school year, not everything, but this is like April's our last full month, which means kind of like, well, it's hard to believe, one, but also the fact that's like this day, I mean, look how busy it is. But a lot of that is like, I take my kid for kindergarten roundup. So I sign her up, basically enroll her in kindergarten. And then we have a middle school orientation night up at the, obviously, middle school for my oldest. Come on, there we go. That didn't cut well. Apparently I am no good at washi cutters. Although I did it the other day and it worked out just fine. So it's just now that I'm trying to record it, I think is the issue. So like that's kind of that's not a lot, but it's some big stuff. My kid goes back to the orthodontist for not the first time. We had to take a trip there the other day because she had a loose wire. So we had to get that sorted out. And we were there for like approximately 2 seconds. It was super fast. But luckily it was on like a day off, so it did not matter. But I did have all of them. And, oh, I do put the, I forget, because I only do these once a month, I forget what I do. And I don't need to cut. I do remember that. I don't need to cut them. There they are. So it's a mix of a month. We got some rounding down, like winding down stuff. So like the Creativity Showcase, which is you go up to the school and you can go to your kid's classroom and pick up all of their art stuff. That most of the time it's stuff that's like you don't want to put it in their backpack because it won't make it there. Like it'll get broken on the way. So we pick up that. It also is the time when the mallets, so, you know, I've been talking about mallets this whole time. The mallets play. It will be, the band and the orchestra will play. It is literally a showcase. And then they usually do like an ice cream social. So, my daughter will be playing in both the mallets and orchestra. Obviously they play at different times because kids overlap. Right here is where we're looking to do a quote because we got a big old space right there. Let's get this guy out of the way. And I feel like this one is a good one. The sun never stops shining. Sometimes you just have to look beyond the clouds to see it. I feel like that's a good one for right here. So that's kind of a big thing. We got our last, oh, sorry, I hit everything. We got our last Math Wings competition and our last Math Wings. We got some no school days. I was supposed to have a lipid doctor appointment, but y'all remember that story, right? The story of how I didn't get the medicine. Well, I officially have it in my possession and I've started taking it, but I will go in May. That gives me a little more time. My husband's doing like Watch Dogs. We've got some Scout stuff. So yeah, it's not a horrible month. Is that all I do? It's not a horribly busy month, but it's definitely, you know, we got some stuff going on. Got my niece's birthday. All right, so that's all for the month. So let's come over here to the quarters and set up our goal pages. I'm not always the best at using these, but I'm trying to get better. And I'm still trying to figure out the best way to use these because for a while I had a habit tracker, but I find I don't. So I thought about doing it like a mood tracker, but then again, I don't know if I still don't know if I'll come back and even look at it. So I don't know that that's worth it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I'm still debating. So we're going to do nothing right now because I do not know. I'm trying to find some deco sheets so we can put a little bit of deco down. Probably right here because this bled, it didn't bleed, it shadowed real bad. I mean, it's fine. I don't care that much. Let's go with, I mean, we all know what themes I'm going to use, right? We're going to have a hot air balloon week. We're going to have probably an umbrella week, maybe a cloudy week, like, y'all see this, right? Let's see. We might even attempt to do a bird week. I don't know. I don't know if I can get that one, go that far, but you never know. I should probably just put down a hot air balloon and call it good. Right? There's some random kites. Let's just put down a hot air balloon and not think too hard here. Okay, and I will come back and do goals like over here. So that's done. I do want to mention, so let me find it. In the journaling kits, they include journaling prompts. I journal by myself, like just everyday things, but I thought I'd give it a shot in here because there's like 10 different things. And so throughout the month, I've been doing it. I did not use the actual postcard because it's so thick. So I just took a, I scanned it and printed out a picture. And then I've been doing this and just saved like 4 pages to journal. So I think I'm going to do that again, and that will go, like, I'll just go to the next set of pages and do that, but I'll do that later because I don't know what that's going to look like. But I do want to take care of this. However, what I have discovered about myself is that I don't know that I like it when it goes all the way around. So I think I'm going to cut it differently. So let's take off, this one's really hard to get out, and I know it is. Let's not do that. Let's get out from this kit my dashboard. Sorry, I hit the camera and it showed. I apologize. We'll get out the dashboard so that I kind of have a template, and then we'll get out the papers. Also, so I have a couple options for leathers. I may go back to the white one, but I also recently just bought Summer, which is like a pink. And I'm thinking maybe doing this, like Summer, the pink one. So I don't know yet. I don't have Summer yet, so I don't know how well it matches, but that may be what we do. I'm kind of leaning towards doing the hot air balloons, even though this does kind of feel like a baby wallpaper. I'm kind of leaning this way. I don't love these flowers, so that's kind of a hard no. I don't love this red. So let's just do this. Let's just not, yeah, we're just gonna go with it. One of you had mentioned in a comment that it kind of felt like a baby's room. I don't disagree with you. However, I'm not a fan of the current theme, which is the Western one, which I guess is the thing, is like some of you are like, I hate this theme, but you love the Western, or vice versa. And I guess that's a risk you take, one, with getting subscriptions, because you're kind of at the mercy of whatever it is that they do. But it just goes to show like how different all of our tastes are, because, some of you love this theme but hated the Western, like me. But, and some of you hate this theme. I don't hate this theme. I don't disagree that the hot air balloons and the coloring kind of makes it seem like, a baby's room. But, I don't know. I do think I kind of like it better than the, I like that on the back. I do think I kind of like that better than the Western. So, I think I'm actually going to put this one in the front because I like that. I like this rainbow one. So usually, I can't even speak. Usually I put like a postcard thing here. I did it here as well. So back through the pile we go to find some decorations to go with. This is technically the journaling prompt page, but because I'll show you when I get to it, I made a copy of it to put into my my planner. I don't know that I need to keep the postcard, so if I wanted to use that, I could use that. In here. I think that's all my postcards. Yeah. Oh no, that stays. So we have this one. Don't quit your daydream. We have without the rain, there would never be rainbows. It's not bad. And I don't know that I love these smaller sizes, although I do like this card, that I'm kind, I'm smart, I'm brave, I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm enough, I am loved. I might find a way to use that. So what do we think? Thought the rain there could be rainbows or another hot air balloon. I think I'm gonna go this way, and then we'll probably put some deco kind of around as I've done before. So yeah, and I will switch this over. It is still March, so I will switch this over, I don't know, before April. It's hard to believe it's already gonna be April, right? Like, is that just me? I know there's the whole thing about like planners especially are always like, I can't believe it's already a new month. That's way too big, but that would be cute. I keep saying, I apologize. It's just like, it feels like it's going by very fast. I might not have something. I was looking kind of for a couple of like smaller clouds to put up there maybe, but I don't see anything. Let's back into the pile. I know you can't see what I'm doing. We do have these that I could use. It might be our best choice. We do have some clouds here. Got some rain clouds here. So let's get the deco out of the way. Man, I got a bad headache today. I'm like jabbering, and I know I'm jabbering, but the headache's real bad. Do we like these? How are we feeling about, you know, that feels upside down to me about like that situation? Let's go with it. I need to cut off the extra here. And I kind of feel like we could do maybe this set of flowers down here. There. I don't know how I feel about these like glittery looking ones. Shimmery. I don't hate them. I don't know if I love them. That is not straight, but that's fine. Well, I don't know that I'm gonna stick it in right now because it'll be a, this one's the one that's currently in there is a pain in the rear end. Yeah, it'll fit though. So, I don't usually do anything to the back side, like this back one, because I don't really look at it, but I could do something back there, but I don't think I will right now. However, one is taller than the other. Interesting. I did not cut them well. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. So I did it again. I apologize. So that's going to be my dashboards, which I'm not going to switch out now because, like I said, it's still March. So let's go back here and make sure we got everything, because I always feel like I miss things. So we got our goal page. I'm not sure what I want to do here. And then we have our, where is it? Our month setup. I have been thinking about, I used to do this where I would use my highlighter and highlight each of the things just because I kind of liked how that looked. And I've been contemplating trying it. I don't know. Do I give it a go? Give it a try? I have this highlighter, which is sky blue. No, soda blue. I also pulled out this mild liner. Nope. Oh my gosh. This Zip Clean Dot marker. So it would be this combination, in case anyone was wondering. Do we go with it? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. If I hate it, I don't have to do it next month, right? Right. But I used to do this all the time, but I stopped doing it when I switched planners. My husband is now home. We'll see how loud he comes in. Half-day gymnastics. Haircut. Her hair is so long. Scouts. Creativity showcase. Gymnastics. Last math things. I kind of like it. Add a little more color in the middle. All right, and that's it because I'm not going to set up the journaling prompt pages in the back. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.